Hey guys, it's SpiderBot here at NextGenTactics, and giving you a video here that's of a game that I haven't produced a video for in a little while. Battlefield 3. Obviously, as you guys know, Battlefield 3 came out. We went all hog wild. Modern Warfare 3 came out, and that sort of took the center stage. I mean, that's always been our biggest game. I'm actually fast-forwarding this for you guys, so you don't have to watch me spawn in. And this is like the worst start to a Battlefield 3 game ever. I don't know what the hell happens here. Like, I'm in the boat, and then I'm like dead. And I'm running the M4A1, by the way. I'm still working on unlocking all the attachments for all these weapons. This video was actually recorded before Modern Warfare 3 came out. So I'm finally getting back to doing some commentaries for you guys. Yeah, again, I was in the boat, but I wasn't in a position on the boat for whatever reason. So I don't know what the hell happened here. It's like the worst start. Anyways, so I'm finally in the base, and it's a bit of a slow start to this game, but it definitely does pick up. And this was also before the patch where they reduced some of the lag, as you see. Some of the rubber banding here that happens where I'm trying to move forward and I get pulled back. It was really prevalent on this map as well for a while on Kharg Island, especially on this first base. I don't think it's as much of a problem on the rest of the bases, and I think it's been you know, almost nearly entirely resolved with the patch that came out a few weeks ago. But anyways, so just to give you a little bit of an update on our channel, again, you know, things were pretty light for us coming into Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. I mean, obviously we didn't, you know, have a great feel for Black Ops. Went back and did some Bad Company campaign, some COD 4 campaign to fill things up, and then obviously, you know, Battlefield 3 comes out and we go all hog wild, and then Modern Warfare 3 comes out and we go all hog wild. So now it's time to settle down, and Guns and I sort of came up with a plan for you guys as far as, you know, providing you some strong content that's going to come out on a regular basis, and I think that's what we're going to try to do from here on in. You know, we're about 2 weeks after Modern Warfare 3 and 4 weeks after Battlefield 3, so I think we can settle in here a little bit. This is actually pretty cool. I get 2 quick kills here, and then I got this LAV, and I get the kill on that as well. So that was a nice little flurry of action. So yeah, so we want to come out with some regular content that you guys can sort of, you know, depend on us for on a weekly basis, and what we're looking at doing. And we'll probably be mentioning it a number of times this week in some of the videos that we're going to be doing. But this is going to be a regular series. You guys are going to get this actually, I've got scheduled in a couple of Battlefield 3 videos per week. We're only going to look at doing probably 2 per day. So sort of regular content like this, you know, where we're going through a game, or we're doing a specific series, a strategy series, for instance. Hopefully my Modern Warfare 3 Rush series is going to be part of that. I'll be talking about that actually, I think on another day on a Modern Warfare 3 video about that series specifically. You know, here with Battlefield 3, I'm going to have videos for you sort of on YouTube here, Monday and Wednesday mornings, or I guess at noon Eastern Standard Time, and try to keep that consistent for you guys, okay? And then the same thing is going to happen throughout the rest of the week. We're going to try and keep the videos consistent, not only a consistent series of videos from week to week on a particular day and a particular time, but the times that we're going to try and maintain consistency for you guys, so you know, you have an idea of what to expect from us. And you know, I hope you guys like this. You know, we've gone through our phases, and particularly when we didn't have these big titles, and they were, you know, we were coming up on them. It was like, you know, we'd spam the channel, and then we wouldn't have anything for a while, and then we'd spam it again, and so it's been kind of difficult. And You know, Guns has been working on the gun shop, and you know he's going to continue to do that. But you know, we're agreed on getting some regular content out on here. So one thing I do want to explain to you guys here, like I'm rushing into this this base, and I'm arming both MCOMs. And one of the reasons why, you know, I armed the first one right away, there are a couple of things. Number one, I want to get in there, and considering we had just taken the other base, and we're just getting into this base now, I want to create a distraction, for one. So a lot of times you'll have the enemy players post up and try and prevent us from getting into the base. I mean, I managed to get in because I'm usually, you know, I usually try and get in there really, really quick. Some other players may hang back in our base and take out some of the enemy players that are in there. And you know, while there's a reason to be doing that, you don't want the enemy players spawn killing us. At the same time, you know, if we get back in their base and we're spawning our entire squad in their base, those guys become useless. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe they're going after some other teammates of ours, but meanwhile, we're in our base, we're in their base, we're taking their next base, and they're still stuck way back, and they really can't do much. So the reason, you know, that's one of the reasons. You know, I know my squad mates are going to spawn in on me, so, you know, if I do get a quick plant, and I jump, like, right down here in the middle of 3 of these guys, you know, if I do get a quick plant, I mean, chances are 1 or more of these guys are going to be spawning on me, but also, it'll be a distraction for the enemy players. I mean, they start converging on that target location, on the MCOM, and, you know, maybe the guys in the base that are in our previous base will, you know, turn around and start coming over, and that would allow the rest of my team to be able to come in and offer them some relief from those guys that may be spawn killing us or spawn killing them. So actually, I fast forwarded that other part because that's the other problem too, especially on Kharg Island, where you don't, you know, you take the first base and you don't get a spawn in that base. So we're still stuck spawning, you know, either on our teammates or squad mates, sorry, or in our, you know, deployment, which is ridiculous. I mean, they should have a base for us, a deployment move up for us when we take that first base. So it's really annoying, and it's very, very important, you know, to make sure that one of your squad mates stays alive so you can spawn on them in the base, because it's a huge pain in the ass when you can't do that. And here we go again, like the same thing again right here, right? That's twice now, which is very, very annoying. So, but I did fast forward those parts for you guys. I shaved a few minutes off the, actually, I think I shaved like 4 minutes off the video time. So, but yeah, so I actually haven't gone back and played Battlefield 3 since we've been playing Modern Warfare 3. But I am going to start doing that on a regular basis. I'm actually on vacation the week of the 28th, but I'm going to hopefully get a bunch of content for you guys lined up and scheduled in for that week while I'm away. So you guys hopefully won't miss much or won't miss a thing. And then when I'm back, again, we're going to continue this regular schedule, but there's a few things that we're going to wait for when I'm back. I'm not going to spoil the surprise for you guys. We get a couple of interesting things lined up for you guys the week of December 5th as far as content on the channel and what we're going to be doing. So it's going to be kind of new for us. Well, kind of, sort of, kind of, yeah. Can I be any more vague? Can you be any more vague, Spider? Probably could, but anyways, you guys will see when I'm back. We'll be talking about that. But you know, in the meantime, at least I can say that we're gonna have this regular content for you guys. Damn, that guy's in the back. I think I don't even know where that is. I thought for a second it was in the back of his base, but he's doing like a 180. So again, you know, and this is our fault. Actually, courtroom was up here. Never mind. So it wasn't the third time. But what happened to the sound? Can't hear anything. Oh, so we had C4 in the MCOM. Oh, that sucks, man. Hypermole. And you know, a lot of times this is my role, and you know, I do end up dying probably more than I would if I was a bit more careful, but my role that I play, and everybody I play with knows it, is I freaking keep the pressure on. I get in there. You know, half the time I don't even look when I'm going in there, because I know I'll have squad mates around me that can help me and cover me. Plus, I'm a point whore, of course. I mean, if you guys don't know that already, then you know it now. I want to get in there. I want to arm those freaking MCOMs, man. I want to take those targets, and you know, I'm very, very good at keeping the pressure on these guys. I keep the pressure on. You know, yeah, sure, I'll die a lot, but whatever. I still keep pressure, and I'm going in here. Like, I want to make sure there's nobody in there defusing, because I mean, there very well could be, and that's the only reason I jumped in there. I wanted to make sure, because I mean, it's pretty hard to see unless you're at the far end aiming down your sights, you know, down towards the MCOM. You know, when you're up above, it's kind of hard to see if somebody's prone in there, defusing the bomb. I'm trying to get a falling RPG kill here. Yeah, it doesn't happen. Oh well. So I do spend a little bit of time in here, more than typical, taking out these guys. But at the same time, you know, it's gonna be hard for me to even get out of this base, the position I'm in, if there are dudes around, if there are enemy players around. So I'm actually gonna hop into the tank. Woohoo! Tank play. But trust me, I won't be in it very long. Long enough to get to the next base. That's probably pretty much it. Oh my god. Dude, as if the tank could not push that truck out of the way to my left. Alright, so Hyper's in. This time I'm not leaving the tank in the enemy base without anybody in it. I'm telling Hyper, listen, I'm jumping out as soon as I get here. You provide some suppressing fire for me, dude. And he's all over that. So that's what we do. Oh. Alright, so I'm out. I run in here like a maniac. Again, you know, typically when I'm playing this game, and I do spin around, there's a guy like sitting right there. Not sure why I threw that frag instead of just, look, I got a double with the frag. Yeah! Not sure why I just didn't shoot that guy instead of throwing a frag, but what the hell was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, and I found this a lot with Bad Company 2, and you find it with Battlefield 3 as well. When you know, even at the start of a game, or at, you know, when you're moving up to the next base, the enemy players will try and post up ahead of the base, and half the time there won't even be anybody in guarding the MCOMs. So, you know, 7 or 8 times out of 10, when I'm rushing it, I almost walk right in. And it's, you know, these guys, it's not too often that there's guys in guarding the MCOMs. So, and again, with the team support I have, and them knowing that that's what I do, they can support it pretty well, and they're used to it. They're used to my point whorism. My point whorism? Is that a word? Obviously not. Oh. I don't actually mind the M4A1, honestly. You know, I think what I've been using the Scar H. I fully upgraded, or I had all the unlocks, attachment unlocks. Yeah, I was working on the AK-74U, the AKS-74. I can't remember now. So I've been ending along with this one to unlock everything. I unlocked the G36C, so I got to get the. Oh my god, I can't hit this guy. I get all the unlocks for that as well. What the hell is that guy doing out in the water over there anyway? I have no idea. Alright, so I'm rushing the next base. And same thing, you know. I actually spent a little bit more time than I normally would, you know, taking that guy out. I mean, if you're on your way to the base, I mean, and you see some enemy players, just take them out. I mean, you don't just run by them and leave them. I mean, obviously it slows down your rush a bit, but I don't think it makes sense to leave guys like alive behind you when you can easily take them out. So again, same thing here, and I do have a squad mate. Did I have a squad? Do I have a squad mate? I don't know. Yeah. I have some squad mates with me. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna arm the MCOM, and immediately go arm the other one. And again, I always arm, if I can, I always go in and arm both of them at the same time. I don't want to sit down at the other one and defend, because all the enemy players are going to be going for it. When I have both armed, it's splitting the defenders, right? I mean, yeah, it sort of splits us as well, but I think we have a much greater chance of taking one or both of them out, rather than, you know, if I stuck to that to the B target and just stayed there and then gone to the A target. I like messing around with the defending team by planting them both at the same time. Plus, it helps that I get points, right? So they actually end up defusing B, but you know, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did he just defuse it and then leave? Like, I didn't have any teammates in there, so you know, if he, I don't know, I don't get it. If he defused it and he was still in there and he got killed, like, I'd have a teammate in there that would have gone and armed it again. So I don't know what the hell happened. He obviously ran out, but sucks to be him and his team. Get that freaking power of the sun out of my face! Anyways, so we take the win there. But you know, there's a couple of yeah, we had a bit of a harder time than usual, but you can tell. Like, I mean, I went 17-16, but my score is like way higher than anybody else, and that's from basically because I'm a big point whore. Sorry, I don't mean to be. But you know what? I try and get the job done. I try and keep the pressure on. It's kind of a kamikaze type gameplay, but it works, and I find it to be pretty damn effective because I can do it consistently. So hope you guys like that, and stay tuned for our regular content, guys. Spider out.